Tapos
Parang
nagda-dry
once
yung...
ko lang napansin na parang naputol.
Oh, no. It does a few times.
Okay.
Well, it was really,
But that's
really
okay.
good. At the end, I just noticed that Selena is already crying, but it's still fine. So, by the way, girls,
Thanks,
I have
guys.
already made the recording. I just want this to be.
How do you download the app on your computer?
You go to the website. I will teach you later, okay?
Can you download Bailey's account?
Yes, I will. Sige, yes lang ng yes. Okay, so by the way, I just want this to be quick as much as possible. I just want to touch on several things na ano ba sinabi ko dito sa ano natin is I think first is I actually want to welcome all the new team members on our team. I'm not sure if I have welcomed Ate Lee Mekan. Thank you so much for joining us and congratulations. We are going to arrange probably a business lunch with you. I'm not sure if she will watch this, but maybe soon. It's either maybe once I'm back from the Philippines. And then we also would like to welcome Tita Norma, Sharina's mom, and Angelica, Sharina's best friend. And who else? Did I miss anyone? I want to welcome Juby in Perth. And of course, we have already welcomed Joy. So I just want to make sure that, you know, every new team members that join.
And Jen.
Yes, to make sure that, you know, they are being recognized and they are being appreciated. And thank you so much, ladies. So welcome to our Team Possible. Welcome to our crazy team of moms who wants anything but success in this business. So anyhow, I would like to actually share several things that I think will be very helpful to everyone. So let me just start sharing my screen. Shucks, sana yung aking PowerPoint ay nagpakabait na. Let me just save my ito, i-save ko lang siya somewhere here. Okay. So, let me just share my boys and girls. Can I ask you to please go to your room? Alam niyo ba, they are just opposite in front of me. While I'm talking here, ayan, nagbi-busy din sila. So anyhow, okay, what did I do? Okay, I've shared my screen na ba? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see the PowerPoint? Okay, so I just want to give you some tips that naisip ko lang kanina that I just thought, you know, it might be helpful. Any ideas, you know, will be very helpful for us in this business. So I know we are all struggling in how to be social, how to be more social, how to meet new people, how to meet new friends. So, you know, here in my area, I just arrived here. So mostly lahat tayo, especially those who just came here in Australia, we're just fairly new. We don't know anyone, almost even ako sa school ng anak ko, I don't know anyone. So I just realized, you know, these are suggestions, and I'm sure you have more suggestions. By the way, Angelica, welcome to the call. She's in the call. So anyway, welcome. And hi, Angelica.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Ange. Hello.
Hi. Okay, so let me just continue. So what are the things, or probably, things that we can do to be more social? So these are just my idea, but of course, if you have any suggestions, please feel free. Okay, so social activities. So if you have kids, you can know more about other parents and your kids. So before, last school year, what I do is that when I drop off my kids, I just drop them off from the car and then to the pedestrian, and that's it. I'm just barely on the gate of the school. I don't even go inside. I don't even get to see their teachers. I don't even see their classmates or, you know, the parents of their classmates. But now I've changed my approach. So what I do is I go inside the school, I wait until the bell, and then I say, "Hi, hello, how are you? My son is Ashton. What is the class of your son?" Kasi normally they are kindy, my son is kindy. So it's a very ground floor opportunity. Ground floor opportunity kasi kindy, di ba? So I'm sure pag year one, yung mga kindy na mga parents, year one na din yung next year. So I'm like, okay, this is my chance. Kasi last year, my daughter is year 3. and I didn't make any effort. So every time I drop her off, or like if there's any school activity, I feel so lonely. I don't know anyone. Wala akong kadaldalan, kachikahan. So I'm like, I felt that so many times in like two different schools before. So this is my daughter's third school. In the first school, maraming Pinay, so that's fine. But then wala pa akong road and fields noon. And then in the last school, puro mga puti, but then I was in Penrith. And then yun, I felt so lonely. I don't know anyone. Kaya I thought, okay, from now on moving forward, I will just, stay with them until the bell rings. And then in Kindy, they have like, bye mom, magbababay pa silang ganyan. So I'm like, okay, before that moment, I must take this opportunity to say hi, hello, but I never introduce the business pa. Meaning, just know them like, what's their name? O kaya, you see them every single day when you drop off your kids. So at least, you would, at least kilala mo sila, or you know them. And then later on, pag may mga, like morning tea or afternoon tea or whatever tea, mom's, ano ba yun? Mother's Day tea, may mga ganon. So at least you know them, their face are familiar na. So I was like, okay, kailangan maging social. I need to know more people in my kids' school. So for me, school is a great opportunity to meet a lot of other people. And you would know if, kung stay at home ba sila or whatsoever. But anyway, yun yung mga kadaldalan mo, kasismisan nyo. But normally, just know them personally and build relationships. So just be a nice person that you can be, a nice person, or just be the best version of you. So another social activities you can do is, well, if you have kids, attend play groups, or better yet, schedule play dates with fellow parents. So for example, if you have other parents na, halimbawa besties ng kids nyo, or their kids and your kids wants to play together, then maybe you can arrange some play dates. I don't know, in the park, in the playground, in your house, whatever it is. What's this? Okay, and then arrange coffees and conversations. So probably just invite them for a coffee. This one is something that I'm guilty of. I haven't done that because I drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. I'm not sure if that's an excuse. And then you can arrange dinner dates with mom. So I just noticed in Facebook, may mga there are some gatherings with Filipinos, like Filipino moms or Filipino I think groups, in which what happens is that they just arrange like potlucks. So make that as an opportunity to build relationship with whoever that you don't know. Just make sure that when you leave that social gathering, is that you made an effort to really talk to everyone or to anyone. I know it's really difficult, to be honest with you, but you just say, how do you start a conversation? Like, hi, how are you? My name is Lani. I live around here. How about you? Where do you live? What street do you live? Or kaya, where are you in the Philippines? Or anything lang na pwede niyo mapag-usapan. And then, sa totoo lang, I'm not really good at remembering names as well. Yun ang guilty ako, because when I see them in school again, I'm like, ano ba pangalan? No, my golly. So, minsan naman, sila din ganun. They even have a disclaimer that, you know what, even if you tell me your name, I will definitely forget it. So, please forgive me. So, ngayon pa lang, humihingi na sila ng, they're already asking for forgiveness, because they will definitely forget your name. So you can also say that kind of disclaimer, like, you know what, I might forget your name, so please forgive me if I'm going to ask your name again. I'm very bad at names, so you can make those kind of excuses. Just become like an approachable person as you are. And then you can make a dinner dates with moms, or lunch dates with moms, or you know what, before in my daughter's first school, Filipino moms, when they are about to pick up their kids, kasi they're all stay-at-home moms. Some of them are stay-at-home moms. So when they're about to pick up their kids, at 12 o'clock, they are already going to meet. So meaning the drop-off is around, let's say, they're going to drop off their kids around 8:30, 9 o'clock. From there, they're going to have their their food, and they will eat lunch together. So I was part of that group before. So they will eat lunch together, and then tuloy-tuloy na they're all together up to 3 o'clock to pick up their kids. But of course, those were stay-at-home moms. So if you have any like barkada, they're like barkada that they always do that every Friday, or maybe you can pick up like a day. Of course, you cannot do that every single maybe day or single week, but you can make those kind of that is just a suggestion. That is also to build a really good relationship with your barkada moms. Like, okay, this Friday let's schedule. Okay, my house potluck. Okay, we'll meet in school, and then from school you can go na directly to my house, and then we can have endless chikahan from probably 9 o'clock, or probably there are also some moms who actually drop off their kids 9 o'clock, and then they will meet at around 12. So 12 they will bring all their food and then have lunch together, and then from 12 up to 3 o'clock go pick up their kids na, pack up na and pick up na their kids. So that was really a good fun time with the moms. I hear something. Do I hear like a chat or whatsoever? Hi, Juby. How are you? I just welcomed you earlier to the team. So welcome again to the team, and hopefully I'm going to schedule, by the way, just to let everyone know, I'm going to schedule another training about tools. I know most of you already know how to create a preferred customer, how to log into your Pulse. But anyway, for new joiners who is interested, I'm going to do another training again, just for you. Okay, but pasensya na yung my kid is on the background. Anyway, so this is another thing. Join your kids on sport activities. I know this is all for moms. I have no idea yet what to tell to my kids, to you who doesn't have kids yet. But maybe if you have any suggestions, let me know. So far, the activities that I have here are for moms as of this moment. So my son, I enrolled him pala, on football. So St. Ives football, to be honest with you, I don't know anything about football. I don't know how to play football. I don't ever watch football. I don't have any football team or a favorite team here in Australia. I'm like, okay, my gosh. And all the questioners are about football. So I'm like, never mind. I will learn about it. So football here in my area is such like a big community. So I thought, okay, it is a good opportunity for me. And by the way, moms, just to let you know, there is what we call the Active Kids for NSW. So if you have kids from, I think, 5-year-old or starting kindy, who is already in kindy, up to year 12, Ashton, up to year 12, then you can have $100 voucher every year for your kids. So I took that voucher, I log into NSW website, and I have that voucher now. So,
Hey.
Yes? Hello? Okay, I thought anyone wants to speak. Sorry about that. Okay, so anyhow.
Sorry, that was me. I was telling my son to be quiet.
Okay, my son is so noisy as well. So anyway, so yeah, join your kids on sport activities, and you have $100 voucher for any sports activities that you're going to join your kids. So for me, my son, the football membership is, I think, $215 here in St. Ives. So I get $100 off, so I have to only pay $115. And they're also both in a swimming lesson. So, you can have $100 off for swimming lesson as well. So, there are a lot of like sports activities like netball, basketball, or gymnastics that maybe you can get, or you can use the voucher. So again, these are all social activities and social gatherings where you have an opportunity to meet other to meet other moms, other parents who might be interested in this business. The reason why I want you to have confidence in introducing this business to people is that you never know that this is actually what they are looking for in their lives. So to be honest, I want you to think this way. I want you to think that you are giving them a favor. Meaning, if you did not introduce this opportunity, then they might they might go into a different direction in their lives. Let's say, some moms are like depressed, or maybe some moms are lonely or sad, or they just don't have anything going on in their lives. And if you've introduced this business to them, they will have self-worth. They will earn their own income. At the same time, is they will have access to, excuse me, Ashton. Oh my God. On my first training, I throw a mango fruit to him. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed to say that, but yes, I throw a big mango fruit to him, and then you can hear the recording. He said, "Ow!" and then he was crying the entire time while I'm doing my training. So anyhow, just just sharing that kind of thing. So because he's so noisy, but anyway, let's just move on because we have limited time. I just want to cheer you up, ladies. We're all moms. We do understand each other's situation. So sometimes when emergency calls, things need to be done. I'm just kidding. So anyhow, so I just want you to think, it is in your mindset. Sometimes we are so shy to approach people because we have a different mindset. But if your mindset is about you are giving them a favor, this may be the blessing that they need in their lives. Well, if it's not, that's fine. Let's move on. Go another person. But for example, they are going to, let's say, reject you. It's okay. I mean, I've never become personal with anyone who have rejected me. I don't know. Maybe my reasoning is that I've gone through so much pain, hurt in my life. Like saying no to me doesn't affect me anymore. Life must do something, worse than that before I get, affected. So I've gone through so much in my life that someone saying no to me never affects me. For me, it's like as long as I'm alive, nobody shot me or nobody killed me. I'm not. I mean, yeah. So what's the worst thing that could happen other than dying? So for me, it's like, okay, I introduced this business to you. It's not the right fit. I will give you an example. So let's say I am really looking to buy an investment property, and I have all this sales agent in front of me. So this sales agent is selling me a unit or a condo. This sales agent is selling me probably a house in the beach or something like that. But, maybe the unit is not for me. It's not what's the best option for my family. Maybe it's within budget, but it's not the best for me because, let's say, capital growth, maybe I'm looking for more value of it later in the future. So even if, I really like this salesperson, but, it's not the right fit. Whatever she's offering to me is not what I need. And let's say, this house in the beach is what I want, but it's way beyond my budget. So it's not what I need as well. So just think about it that it is, if they say no to you, that means it's not what they need. Or basically, in order for them to really understand what this business is all about, is you also have to understand their needs. Let's say, what are their priorities? What are their family situation? So let's say I saw some posts in the Facebook. By the way, just to let you know, Avon is closing.
I
heard about that.
In New Zealand.
Oh,
So I want you. This is an opportunity for us ladies, because for sure, if you know any Avon ladies, they must be like, oh my God, I'm going to be jobless. I need something else. So please.
Next will be Nutrimedics.
So please, any Asian ladies, you know what? I'm like, oh my God, there is this childcare in Jordan Springs where there's this Avon lady who put some flyers on the desk or probably, in the childcare, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that Avon lady will lose her job. So she must be looking for something. And when they're already doing Avon, how difficult it is for them to sell RF, right? So this is also a right fit, an opportunity for them. This might be what they're looking for. So please, if you know any Avon ladies, I'm sure their mindset is already in business. And yeah, it's an opportunity for us to really grow our network and take advantage of the opportunity that is in front of us. So I think I just, to be honest with you, this what is this pink one? Anyway, this slides I just made like 10 minutes before the call, and like whatever's on my mind, I just put it in. So by the way, in the events, this is something that I haven't done but I really wanted to do. I just felt like my house is not good for this kind of event. So I'm just looking for a place. But basically I'm sure you have seen my post, but this is something about spa and conversation where people can really try our product. Meaning, maybe in your house you can set up like small merienda or small, probably some finger foods, and then just make a like a spa in your house. Or maybe you can buy like a headband where you can push your hair, and when you're in the spa they have this headband, and then you can ask them to like remove their makeup using our eye. To be honest with you, my eye clothes haven't been used yet, but that's a really good use for the eye clothes. So ask them to remove their makeup using the eye clothes, and then probably you can have a basin and have them wash their face, and then you can even have them try the solution tool. If maybe they would try Redefine, or they could try Reverse. Ask them to try the Redefine or Reverse, and then after that, once they wash their face, then ask them to put the night renewing serum. I think when they use the night renewing serum, they would really feel the good effect in their skin, and I think right then and there they will decide to really buy a product from you. So that's also what I'm going to suggest in all of your business launch. Let's try this in our business launch. Let's try to have like a spa where they could try their someone is giggling. I feel like
Who's that, Sharina?
yeah.
Sorry. Ito kasi si Jen eh. Para daw akong baboy.
Are you sitting together or you're away?
No. Kasi tinanong ko siya, sabi ko, are you online? Kasi di kita nakikita. Sabi niya, di ba nakita yung name ko? Sabi ko, wala naman. Sabi niya, KWI. Tinrype niya, sabi ko, ikaw pala yun. Anyway, go on.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. Sorry, go.
Okay. So anyhow, by the way, yeah, so I would advise for everyone, if you do your business launch, let's ask them to try the product. Let's ask them to try the night renewing serum, try the Redefine. And
Yes.
yeah, because right there and then they will see, wow, okay, I can see what this product can actually do. And I think that will be more effective. So let's try that the next time. And then next is okay, never get tired in posting in Facebook group. So I just want to let you know, I'm not sure if you've seen some of my posts, but let me just share my desktop. Okay, so I share my desktop, and I posted this one in Facebook recently. So oh my God, what is this? Okay, later I'll just okay, I'll watch them later. So this one is my post here in this group. The name is Brisbane Filipino Community. I posted a business post, and I'm not sure if you're a member of that group, but I have several interests. So I have these people, I PM them. I have some people, they're asking for registration fee. I PM them, could you send me info, Abby? And then this Eds Ford, I have invited her right away on the virtual business launch. So originally, I feel like, virtual business launch, I feel like, it's not very effective for me. But to be honest with you, now that I have posted this one and people are asking for information, I think the best page to really refer them to is the virtual business launch. Right? So if they're interested about the business, then all the 4 videos would really actually help them understand what we're doing in this business and what this business is about. So I am about to post this in our group. So I'm posting this particular post just for you to copy. So I know, to be honest with you, I stopped posting on Facebook group because on some Facebook group it wasn't very successful. So because I tried this once and I was discouraged. But then when I tried it again, actually new. What's the advantage of posting on Facebook group is that you will get new leads. You will get brand new set of people who will be interested. Sometimes, doing this business is like sometimes we already no one, nothing, nada. As in, we don't have anything else. We don't have anyone else. So, but then if you post in Facebook group, you will get new leads. You will get new people that are interested, and that at least there will be some chances there. So this might be an old way, but it's still gaining traction for new prospects or new leads. What to say to new prospects? So basically, you just have to provide the before and after. I actually have a set of, so every time that someone asks me, sorry, about something, then what I do is I send this information. So where is this person? Okay, so what do I send? So normally I send this. I send what's happening, that a lot of people are doing this. So I send this in my phone. There is an icon here where you can just forward the entire message, including, let's say, whatever you have. If you have 20 photos, it will send it right away. And then what else? I have something more. So what I normally do is that I send this, like what's happening, and then I want to show you what I'm sending. I should have okay, here. This one is a good example. So so they're interested. So I said, "Hi Ava, how are you? Regarding this business, it's the #1 premium skincare." So I send the Mad Mimi website, but actually, to be honest, I don't send it anymore because from the Mad Mimi website, they actually know the business kit, and from right then and there, they're gonna say, "Oh no, it's too expensive." So please send the Mad Mimi the very last. Once you have done the 3-way, then you send the Mad Mimi. So as you can see, this person has never responded me. But anyway, this is how you're supposed to send what's happening in Australia. And then the next one is I send the before and after photos. And then I send a business opportunity. And then, yeah. So basically, I don't get any response from this person. So normally, after you send the business opportunity, then you ask to arrange the call. I think one thing that I'm going to add on my reach out is that I'm really going to call them one by one now. After I send this information, I hope I'm not an intruder, but things need to be done. So that's my plan, is that since they said that they're interested, I'm going to have to call them on Facebook and ask them if they're interested to learn more, and just give them an initial call. Okay, so this is normally what I send. Next is so provide before and after, provide opportunity call, and then arrange 3-way calls. After you arrange the 3-way calls, I want to suggest the new way of doing 3-way. So we all know that our upline lady boss, Brittany, sometimes it's not available for us 24 hours. And there are definitely 3 ways that we need it to be done, and we cannot do it with her time, with what is available on her time. So, well, what I was suggesting is, we can take advantage of the people within our team. So as an example, me and Sharina were actually, I did a 3-way. I am your upline, and Sharina is definitely connected to me. So instead of getting my up, I'm looking at my down now. So what I'm doing is that, Sharina has been with this business for 4 months, and she's been really consistent and very successful. So I wanted her to be like a proven, okay, we have 10 minutes. So like a proven success story. So let's say, a lot of people will be curious about, okay, they want to know what's on the other side, meaning they are so doubtful to jump in the fence. And then they are so scared that they're already on the other side. What's in there? So they want to know what is the perspective of the person who has jumped on the fence and has been doing this business like only for 4 months. So normally what I do is that Sharina is really, really good about, supporting you and sometimes mentioning anything that you have forgotten. She will really, really explain it. She will mention it. And she's so excited. Her energy is just right there. So that's why I put
Para akong naka-drugs.
that's why I put her as a really good example if you want to do your 3 ways, because she will tell you about her experience, about everything and everything that they need to know when they start this business. Because people would think that, okay, you're an upline na, nandyan ka na. So they want to know if they are going to join you. How does it, how would it be, or what will be the situation? And Sharina can really walk them through about, how it's been doing for her, why she decided to join this business. And probably from there, they will see common ground. They would like, oh, okay. Because if you get an upline, sometimes, yeah, it's a different story. But while you are going to like get anyone in the team, but before you do that, of course, if you don't mind, ask my permission, because of course we have different capabilities in our team, and not everyone are equipped with with doing 3 ways or sharing that. So as of the moment, for now, I would only, Sharina, if you don't mind, I would only like suggest you for 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 3 ways, in case anyone would would need 3 way, because she's really good on doing that. And of course, you will learn if you do 3 ways. You will learn how you're going to do, or probably create your own story or create your conversation. You will learn from that conversation, and that's the advantage of scheduling 3 ways. It's a learning process for all of us, and we all know that all of you are here in this business because of 3-way calls. And that is something that we really have to master. That is something that we really have to be good at. And that is something that, when we become really good at this business, we won't be afraid anymore. We won't be scared anymore. It's just like a walk in the park. Like, oh, 3-way, sure. When? So you will be an expert on doing 3-way. So, you will put aside all your doubts and all your nervousness. You will gain confidence while you keep doing this business. So let's use our team members, Sharina and Lani, for 3-way calls. When I do 3-way calls with Sharina, I ask her how it's been for her being in the business for 4 months now. And you can use your teammates and use your positive feedback as an evidence. So they will be like your evidence. See, this is what happened to her, and I'm sure this is what will happen to you. So, and proof as an evidence and proof to your potential customer how good the business and the product is. You can even do a second call with US upline. So, for example, you can do that as your initial call, get someone in our team, and then later on, if you think that person needs more push, then schedule a 3-way with the US upline. But definitely that is already something that it's almost there, like maybe signing up already. So I guess that's it for this call. Do you guys have any question? Yeah, so I think this 5 slides, this is everything that I have. So it's just like I added there that there's a new way of doing 3-ways. It doesn't need to be your upline that you do 3-ways, but it can be someone that is under you, or someone that is within the team, not even under you, but within this team that we have established. And by the way, I just want to let you know that whatever you need, you have any questions or any support that you need, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm not that that far away, so you can always go to me directly, and don't ever think that you're disturbing me or whatsoever, because I will always have time for you, and we always have time for this business. If I'm not responding, then that means I might be busy in my office or at work, but definitely you will be in my mind later on once I'm free. So I guess that's it, everyone. I hope this will be
Thank you, Lani.
valuable for all of you. Thank you, Sha. Thank you.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a
And
good
thank you,
night.
Angelica.
Bye,
Good
Doctora.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Good night,
everyone, and good
everyone.
night.
Night.
Nighty night. Okay, I have no idea how to end this call now. To be honest, what should I do here? I think I need to stop share. Okay, and then I need to.
Disconnect. Ano ba to?
Okay, I have to end meeting. Okay, bye everyone.
Leave me.